Good evening. It's me, DjDoubleT, here and existing with a lovely Friday stream continuing our little series of being a pigeon doctor. I'm here playing Fall of Porcupine, and honestly, we're diving into Act 3. Apparently the final act of the game. Because last week was kind of a bummer. It was really sad. And I wasn't ready for it. But, you know, as life goes on, and as I work as a doctor, we'll see what else I might have to deal with and what I have to go through. Oh, okay. I'm tired. Honestly, that's funny things like, and that's me in real life, and also me like my character right now. Oh wait, clap on, clap off. Boop. Haha. I got them sick tennis ball skills. Yeah, I'm your resident pigeon doctor. Hmm. Alright, time to get dressed. Oh, it's like winter. Nice. Oh, not my Alfio.
Well, looks like someone got on the wrong side of bed this morning. What happened? Didn't you join the hibernation festival?
Things aren't so great right now for Alfio.
Can I help you?
No. Oh, I'm like depressed bird. I'm like a depressed flighty bird. I don't know how I feel about this. I must go to my friend for wisdom. No, my river friend. But if the river's frozen. Oh. Anything up here? Anything's changed? Wait, there's actually something to talk over there for once. I'd love to get away for a while. Big mood. My friend. Fishing as usual.
Finley,
Hello.
you don't look so good. If I didn't know better, I'd say your inner river is bursting its banks.
You could say that. How are things with your sister?
I told her about your stream of consciousness idea. Two twigs clinging together to stem the current. We cried for a full hour.
Oh, that's a good thing, I hope.
It is. Soon, the river student will become its master, right, Finley?
You mean me?
Not yet, but soon. Perhaps.
Wow.
Next, I'll teach you how to choose the right camping chair.
I don't know if I'm ready for that. It's so cold. Alright, I'm guessing I have to go off to work now. But I feel like I need to stop by... What's his face? The Turtle Man. So much happened yesterday. Wait, I can talk to you even more? Oh. Oh, bike. Hmm. Are we just gonna kind of contemplate everything? Are we contemplating life? Is everything okay? Finley. Oh no. I know the old turtle lady died. And she was such a sweet lady and like her stories were awesome. I'll walk. Bus is never coming. I have to go to work. Every work has their own like things that we have to deal with. Some are more consistent than others. Some are just really taxing. If you think about like the medical field, you have to save lives, and you can't always save lives. Giuliano, I'm really sorry that Irma was... Nope. I can't do that yet. I don't want to talk to you today, Nino. Not today. I hope things get better, though. It can't be like this. I just can't. No. Always take the scenic route. Why take the direct path where you could go over and like look at the view and talk about it? Or not. Cool. This music makes you want to like, it makes you enjoy life, but also makes you want to cry. It's one of those like, oh, it's peaceful. No talking to the statue either? Okay. Finley, what happened to your voicing? Alright, don't step on the ice. Don't. We stepped on it. It definitely is. Oh, come back here. I sense a dark cloud over you, young one. You had a death on your ward, right? It's never pretty, that's for sure. But the river of life flows on regardless. Let it carry you. We'll all get swept into the great sea of eternity one day. Oh, good. Thank you for reminding me that I need to die. At some point.
Morning. Have a nice weekend. Why the gloomy face?
Morning, Ingrid. I'm not in a great mood today.
Is this because of Mr. Kalma? I'm sorry, kid. Really. I like the old lady too.
I was hoping I'd feel better after the weekend.
Well, I guess you're just one of those people who feels a lot for others. Just make sure it doesn't become a problem for you. That's a part of our profession, kid. Try to focus. There's enough living people around here who need your help. I get it, though they always say that first death really sticks with you.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I'll focus and try my best.
That's the spirit.
Can I go to the cafeteria? Like, can I just eat my sorrows away for a little bit? No. Okay. I know this is like the backdoor exit, but I don't need that. Right, to work then. Let's do good at our profession. We do good work here. We save majority of lives. Oh look, I'm more awake now. Alright, so not the second floor, it's the third floor. Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh, Mia.
Finley, I heard the news this morning. Do you want to talk? Maybe grab a coffee or something?
No, I want to get my work done first.
Oh, okay. If you want to talk later, just come and find me, okay?
Good morning, Finley. How are you? Alright, I think.
A patient died yesterday. Your patient. I imagine Irma's death is still in your mind. Nevertheless, I would ask that you don't let your performance levels drop. We can't let these things affect our work.
Got it. You can rely on me.
You know the drill. We'll talk again once you're finished treating your patients. Try to make this a good day, Finley, in spite of everything. Good luck. Oh, one more thing. Irma died of complications from pneumonia. She was old, her immune system just couldn't hold everything off. She remained stable for a while, however, her condition worsened during her stay here. These things happen sometimes. The incident with the water damage in her room probably didn't help either. What I'm trying to say is, you did nothing wrong. I've even made a note to that effect in my report. I assigned you to treat Irma, and that was the right decision. I'm sure of it. Doesn't make it easier, though. Schedule updated.
Oh, not that pretentious owl. Okay, Pina, Carl, Mom. Wait, why is my message you? Oh, I didn't read. There were calls to talk to. Okay, Finley, are you up? Hello, hello, hello. Never mind, I'll just come right over to you soon. Finley, I heard about Irma. I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay. I'll be making her memorial figurine today. Gotta make sure it's a good one. Come by anytime you need to talk, okay? Alright. Oh, I forgot. The messenger stuff gets glitched every now and then. Oh? It is really glitched. There we go. Oh, good morning. Hope you're feeling well again. Glad you're coming back to work today. Maybe we'll have time to chat. Then you can finally tell me all about what happened. I still can't believe I won. I'm still shaking. That was amazing. Thanks, Finley. And then Carl. Probably.
Where are you? Did you leave? Oh yeah, yeah. I'm going home too. Kiss you, Westies. Nighty night.
Alright. Let's get this hoot out over with, because I don't like this owl. This owl wants to fight me. But you know what? We're being professional. We're professional. We're ethical. We don't let our feelings get into work. We just do it. Now, my dear colleague, what's your assessment of your health status? My withdrawal symptoms are diminishing, and so's the pain. Good. Do you mind if I examine you? That's what I'm here for. Alright. How do I do this one? I actually don't remember. Oh god. Oh, it's the one where we click letters. B. Oh, B. C. T. P. I forgot. It's been a while since I've done these ones, so I'm like typing. Oh. B. A. Oh god. W. R. Z. Did I get an A? Oh, just barely. It's fine. We're going to keep increasing your vitamin B1 and energy intake. Your liver's on the mend. Are you sure? Nonsense, my liver's had it. The readings are clear. Really? You came to us just in time. Feel free to take a look for yourself. We'll have to keep you here for a few more days for observation. If you want to keep on living, you need to keep off the alcohol. Forever. Clear, honest words. I like it. Maybe something will come of you after all, in the distant, far-off future. But what I do or don't do is none of your business, understand? I've given you my medical opinion. What you do with it is entirely up to you. If you want to off yourself with alcohol, be my guest. Do 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 do. Oh, it's the bat person. It's Nampy. Well, not Nampy, but Nampy's character. Good morning, Miss Van Galen.
Is it that time already? Your colleague said you'd be checking on me again today.
Well, looks like she was right. Shall we get straight to it? I'm sure you want to get back home too. Alright, time to give pills. Alright, so we need to subtract. Subtract to add. We need to get 4 of those. We need to get rid of all of this one. And then throw in some orange. Right? Oh. Oof. Okay, I need to get rid of this one. And then throw in 2 of these. No, that's wrong. What am I missing? What am I getting thrown off by? Okay, so for sure I need to do this. Oh. There. Done. The drugs are done. They have been administered. And I get an A. Ha ha. Easy enough. Yep. I'm seeing a significant improvement.
You know what? I'm actually feeling a lot better today. Better than I have in years. I feel like I'm really aware of my surroundings again.
Sounds like the medication is doing its job.
Yes. But I think there's more to it than that. I managed to talk to Dr. Gotera again, and it was like he tore down a wall inside me. Suddenly I saw everything I used to think was important in a different light. I decided to change my life around completely. I don't want to end up here again. I want to be able to focus on other things, instead of just living for my job. I called my boss this morning and requested 4 weeks off.
This had no impact on me quitting my job, by the way. That's great.
That's not what she thought. She threatened to fire me on the spot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. I am the island. I am the sea. And maybe unemployed. But I don't care at all, and that's great. I'll do my exercises and follow my heart more. Thank you for helping me. I'll make sure to thank Dr. Gotera again before I leave too. Have a great day, and look after yourself.
Aww. I love Nampy's character, even if I don't remember their name. Alright, to hospital room 301, right here. Do-do-do-do. You're Emma, right?
Okay.
Miss Emma? Strawberry yogurt, right?
No, I'm Emma Smith.
Oh, right, that's what it says here. I must have read it wrong. How are you feeling, Emma Smith?
I miss my home, and I've got a tummy ache too.
You did get some pills, didn't you? But it's still not better yet.
No.
Alright, let's take a closer look at what's up with your tummy then. Alright. Alright. Blood, hand, brain, bone, tooth. Cool. So we got 2 of the things that are here. The hand goes there for sure. Alright, we're gonna switch over and look at foot. Scary face. Stomach. And blood. Why not? Alright, we got 3 of the things. I'm gonna guess that it's definitely for sure blood? Now I gotta figure out where they go location-wise. Okay, so blood wasn't here. Let's try blood here. Spooky face. And I'm gonna try tooth real quick. It's like right here. Ooh. Oh, I did blood again. No!
Okay, so I did. So I had 3 things. We went down to 1. So it has to be stomach. Stomach or foot. I'm gonna put a foot here, and we're gonna switch these 2 around, and hope that that was the one I was missing. Or it could be brain. Let me try that real quick, and then throw in a tooth here. No, it wasn't tooth. Scary face. Wait, no, scary face shouldn't go there. Let's try. Okay, scary face wasn't there. Okay, let's try scary face here. Brain here. And a foot here. I could try that. I still have only 3 things, so I'm gonna guess it's gonna be tooth, and one of the things is wrong. Or... What's doing bad in this one? Try foot, and let's try one of the things that I didn't try. Okay, now we got 2. So that means it's for sure brain. It's not blood. So is it bone? No. And it wasn't foot. Stomach. And then I don't think the blood is it anymore. I really thought it's gonna be bone. Alright. And symbols can't be reused. So 2, 2. So it's not blood for sure. It's not... We already got brain. So is it tooth? No. Because the tooth wasn't included in that one. Alright, so it's not tooth, it's not bone. Brain, we already found a location for. I don't think it's blood, because, yeah. Stomach, foot. Huh. Wait. No. What am I missing? The scary face was the definite one. Alright, and up there we have, for the stomach, we have, okay. Right? I'm just like, it's not foot, because foot right there is filled in. The tooth was with the scary face, that wasn't one of them. And I know for a fact the symbols don't repeat, though. That's where I'm confused. Alright, let me cross this off my mind. Not foot, not blood, not tooth. Bone? No, not bone, because bone's already there. Brain's already filled in. Hand is already placed in. But see how, like, up there, right? We already had the hand and we had, like, the face. That's not it. And we tried bone, but bone's already placed up there, and they will be placed in the same section. So...
maybe? It was blood. Huh? Alright. Not our best today. I think your pain is because of your food allergy. I read that you're not allowed to eat certain things. Is that right?
Yes.
So are you watching what you eat then?
Yeah, but...
What is it, Emma?
Well, Gerda said that after the hibernation festival, you can eat as many nuts as you want.
Is Gerda your mom?
No. My mom's name is Mom, and she's away.
So who's Gerda then?
Gerda Niesdorf. I always visit her when I'm homesick. She's a doctor like you.
Wait a minute. Do you mean Dr. Neisdorf?
Yeah,
Can you do me a favor, Emma?
okay.
Please don't eat any more nuts. I'm sorry, but your tummy doesn't like nuts. Not even after the hibernation festival.
Oh,
It's mean, I know, but your tummy aches are mean too, aren't they?
yes.
So, you keep off the nuts, and we'll think of some nice things for you and your tummy to eat, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I think I was just really confused because, like, I think I forgot how, like, the marks work. So, I thought the marks worked as, like, oh yeah, you have two things, but no, it means, like, the blues mean how many are, like, in the wrong place, while green means how many are perfectly in the place. All done? Yep. It took you longer than usual today, but given the circumstances, I'm willing to turn a blind eye to that. Let's see. I guess I don't. With a smiley face. That's fine. I can't do worse than a B, I think. What have you got for me today? I don't have anything for you. Not that Dable was asking after you. Oh, really? Why? I couldn't say. However, he did ask if I could give you the rest of the day off. I'm not happy about it, but I said yes. I guess it must be something important then. Do you think I should go to his office? You can if you like, but you won't find him there. How do you know? Because he's just made himself comfortable in our break room. Oh, strange. That's just the way he is. I guess I'll pop in and see him then. As you wish. Dr. Krokowski. So sharp and so... I don't know. Cold? Chilly? Finley, there you are. Thank you for coming. Sure, Dr. Theobald. What can I do for you? Nothing. But I just wanted to talk to you. First of all, I would like to thank you. You've done an excellent job these past few days. Thanks. Is that all you wanted? No, not at all. I heard about Irma de Kamala's passing, of course. A tragedy, truly. Like so many others here in Porcupine, I knew Irma well and liked her a lot. I'll miss her very much, the whole town will. But you were the one who looked after her and were there for her on her final days. Is Irma the first patient who's died under your care? Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. It's not uncommon to struggle getting them off your mind. That's wording. It's not uncommon to struggle getting your them off your mind. Okay, it's not my eyes playing tricks on me that the wording's so bad. The first time. I still remember my first two. I think I know what you mean. Right? I feel like he's like, oh yeah, I've gone through it. And like, okay, she's dead. I still think about Mr. Kama a lot. Just try not to let those thoughts affect you too much. After all, there are still plenty of other people depending on your help. And plenty of other people who will die. That's kind of the vibe he's giving me. Don't get distracted from looking out for them. It's Irma's funeral service this afternoon. It will be held at Gilbert's.
Giuliano hosts most of the funerals in this town. I'm sure this one will be especially hard for him. You should be there. You'll feel better afterward, believe me.
You mean I can go to the service?
You are excused for the rest of the day, and I'm sure Mr. Karma would have invited you anyway.
I mean, sure, her spirit can invite me. Okay then, I'll be there. Thank you, Dr. Theobald.
No need to thank me, Finley. Say goodbye to the old lady for me. I don't like that wording about say goodbye to the old lady for me. I don't know why. It's just like, I think it's the voice I gave him, you know? Oh wait, let me talk to the links person.
Morning, Finley. Irma's bed was empty this morning. I figured she didn't make it. Sorry to ask, but that must have been your first death, right? Oh, man. Try to get over it. The sooner you get used to it, the better.
Now that was the worst one I think so far. Oh yeah, they died. Get over it quickly. Gotta get back to work.
Which I understand. Like it's really hard in like the medical profession, like especially like it's really busy. Like and like this game was kind of based around like the pandemic times and how much like there's such a strain on like the game itself. We talked to you before I go.
Take care, kiddo. And don't slip on the snow. I already pulled something in my back this morning.
Wee. Oh, you need to talk to the vending machine. I'm not hungry.
I'm not hungry because I'm what? Depressed.
Or mainly just morning. I like to say funeral service in the afternoon and it's nighttime.
What afternoon is this? Are we talking about daylight savings afternoon?
Is that what they mean? Oh, they're open. Bird person. Can I interest you in a hot cup of coffee? Perhaps a tea or a saffron roll? No thank you. I've got somewhere to be. Sure thing.
Man, one day I would like to buy your goods, but most of the characters just say no.
You don't seem to like the weather much, do you? It smells a bit stale.
Oh, there's a line?
Oh. So, you're here too, young one. It's good to see you. The roller coaster of life never stops, does it? A few days ago, we gathered to celebrate. Today, we've gathered to weep. Finley. Hey, Giuliano. I'm so sorry. I wish I'd had more. Finley. It's okay. Thank you for coming. I know we haven't known each other long, but it means a lot to me. Please make yourself at home. There's food and drink. Go ahead, take a seat. Just make yourself at home. Is there really nothing I can do for you? Come to think of it, there is one thing actually. Anything you want.
What is it? I think there's a colleague of yours here too. He didn't hang around too long. He just stood in the corner and didn't talk to anyone. Then I think he went out the back door. I haven't seen him since. Could you go see if he's still here? I checked myself, but I've got my hands full. Sorry. Here I am asking for your help again. It's no problem, Giuliano. I'd be happy to do that for you. Oh, thank you. I'm sure Pina made the figurine. It's such a nice tradition. I'm proud of you, Pina. Ah! Gosh. Did you know Irma? Of course. I love stopping to chat to her during my rounds. She was always sitting at her window with a plate of cookies next to her. She always made me coffee on cold days. I'd love one of her coffees right now. Irma, I can't believe she just died like that. It's so unfair. I want to go upstairs real quick before I go downstairs. Huh. Oh, Juliana really does have a lot of old books. A few of them are Irma's too. A very short story in which precious little things happen. Oh, I love that book. 100 Creative Ways to Find Housing. I wonder if any of these still work today. And look at this. The Geraldplane Murders. I read the book in secret when I was a kid. Big mistake. Irma had really eclectic taste. Oh. Well, are you sorry? I'll be that'd be my best. Yeah. Need to blah blah too. Such an interesting character voice. Oh yeah, closet. Storeroom. The hidden storeroom. Wow, you're here. Dude, sorry, Finley. Finlo, I know how much you liked Irma. How are you feeling? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just happy I could be here today. Oh, me too. Even if it has been a bit stressful for me, but I'd do anything for Irma. If there's anything I can do for you, just say okay. Hey, Finley. Ted, you're here too. Of course, I've really fallen in love with this little bar. I didn't know there was a funeral today, and I didn't know the deceased at all, but I'd still like to be here for the wake. I'm sure Juliana will be glad to see you. I hope so. Hello? Oh, it's like for friends? Ted. Ted is new in town, as well. She doesn't have a place to stay yet, so she moved into the motel room at Gilbert's. She could probably just stay there for a while. The place isn't that expensive and never gets booked much anyway. Speaking of which, she's working on a book right now. I wonder how that will turn out. Alright. Thanks, Serenade, for being around for a bit. Enjoy whatever tonight brings. Oh. Gregor, you're here too? Get lost, kid. Don't you want to come inside? The service is about to start. No. There's food and drink too. Lots of people are here. Leave me alone. Okay. Oh, that's it? That's it in the back? Okay. That's fine by me. Alright, my guy. My dude. It's all my fault. What do you mean? I'm doing the best I can. I know the hospital relies on me. I'm the one who's supposed to look after it, after all. If the old lady hadn't got sicker, if that water damage hadn't happened, if I'd just taken better care of the hospital,
then maybe she wouldn't have. This is my burden to bear. I'll never forgive myself. All those people in there. I see the way they look at me. They know it's my fault.
Don't talk nonsense. It's not your fault. Don't talk nonsense. You couldn't stop Irma from dying. I felt the same way. I was the one treating her, right up till the end. I still believed she'd get better. I didn't want to face the fact that she was going to die. But in the moment she passed, I knew she was at peace with it. She was old, her body was weak, and she was happy. She didn't want people looking after her all the time, and that's okay. I did my best, and you need to realize you did too. But sometimes things crumble and collapse no matter what we do. Sometimes we have to say goodbye to people, even when we don't. Sometimes we can't help them, as much as we would love to. Hi, Nappy. I'm going in now. You can come with me if you want, but you don't have to.
I can't. I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. But if you change your mind, just know that you're welcome.
Sure, whatever. I should go. I don't want to disturb the bereaved.
You should do what feels right for you. No one's forcing you to stay.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go in. If we go in at the same time, they won't be all staring at me. And I can slip away quickly if I need to.
Sounds good.
Oh, I just Thanos snapped myself out of existence. Lovely. Nappy, you missed it. We finished treating your character. Oh. Uh-oh. Don't tell me that guy heard it. He's the worst person to be hearing this right now. Irma used to pick me up from kindergarten. I think my mom ran a restaurant with her once. Well, that was a long time ago. Nappy, I forget. I think there's a button, where like you could spend points to pick a character voice. I think I made. I don't remember if it's there or not, but I want to say that it's there. If you don't mind checking for me real quick. Also, there are free emotes for you guys to use now for any followers. I moved some things and moved them around, put them in.
So, did you find them?
Yes, he's the janitor at our hospital, but he doesn't want to come in. I think he needs some time to himself.
I think we all do.
I'm glad he's here though. Then I should add that next time when I have a chance.
Speaking of which, how are you holding up?
I'm coping. But please, let me know if there's anything I can do. I will, my friend.
Please, sit down. It's about to start. Dear guests, could I have your attention for a moment? Thank you all for coming. I can barely bring myself to speak, but last night, Irma, my dear mother, passed away. She was a real talker, always telling stories, and she was surrounded by people who loved her. That's you guys. Thanks for that, all of you. When I was little, she taught me to play an instrument. She practiced with me, and I hated every second of it. But when I was playing, her eyes would just light up. I wish she could look at me that way, and I want to play a very special song for you. A song I requested every time I picked that instrument up. It's the, what's the thing? It's like the piano harmonica thing. Why can't I, not melodica. Is it melodica? I think it's melodica. I remember one day. It was really frosty when I had to deliver my letters. I slipped on a patch of ice. My whole mailbag fell into the river with all the letters still inside it, and I tore my cruciate ligament. Irma not only helped me fish every single letter out of the river, she even dried them, restored them, and even delivered them for me.
Irma worked with my parents in a restaurant. Things had been going downhill for a while. Irma came up with a new dish. Rainbow beet gratin. It was a hit. Before long, it was the only dish anyone wanted. Irma and I used to play backgammon together every Thursday in the summer.
How did you know Irma, Finley? I... um... Oh, don't ruin the moment. I'll tell you how that Squirt knew Irma. He's the one who let her die. It's the truth. Irma was in great shape. Then one day she just bends over, sprains an ankle, ends up in the hospital, and a few days later she's sick, real sick, and then she just dies. I'm telling you, it's all that guy's fault. Him and all the staff at that awful hospital. I just heard them talking about it right now. They're letting the hospital deteriorate. It's so bad, the folks who go there pick up new diseases in the wards. Irma didn't even have pneumonia until they took her to that dump. I'm telling you, Irma didn't just die. She was murdered there. If St. Ursula's team wasn't so useless, Irma would still be with us today. We'd be celebrating, not mourning. Everyone who works there should stand up and take the blame for this. We'd all be better off if the house was torn down and never darkened our skyline again. Ralph, that's a crock of nonsense. Hold on. Maybe he's got a point. Yeah. That's right. We need to run these murderers out of town.
Maybe it would be better that way.
But quiet, everyone. Please. This isn't about pointing the finger at anyone. This isn't about St. Ursula's. It's about Irma, my mother, your friend. Billy? Yeah? I'm sorry to have to ask you this, but perhaps it would be best if you leave. But, please, I don't want this argument to ruin Irma's memorial. I'll make it up to you, I promise. Let's talk later. Okay. No, I can't just leave her more like that. No, no. Oh man, that didn't go how I expected. Looks like my cell phone had no reception at Gilbert's. Mia and Carl both tried to call me. Call Carl back, call Mia back. Alright. I feel like this time we're gonna call Mia back instead. Hey, Finley. Thanks for calling me back. I was worried when I saw you today. Are you okay? I'd be lying if I said I was. Oh. I don't know if it'll help, but I actually have plans for tonight. I think I need to get my mind off of things, and I guess you might want to as well? If you come along, we could help each other. Hina will be there too. Sure, why not? Cool. I just got off work. I'm standing in the middle of the town square. Perfect, I'm heading your way now. Let's meet at the hospital entrance, okay? Alright, see you soon. Wait,
It doesn't make sense. If you're heading my way, why am I going all the way back to the hospital? Nani? It's like I could go the distance, which makes no sense for me. Mia, I'm on the way. I'm at the entrance. I'll meet you there. It's like, go, but you're not going anywhere. I'm going all this distance for you. Nani? Why? Skip, 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 skip. Is the funeral over already? Dr. Krakowski told me you were there. Sure was. There was an argument. People said it was my fault Irma died. What? I wanted to explain myself, but I didn't get a chance. That's so mean. It makes you so angry. Yeah. Can we change the subject? Maybe? Anything special going on in your life? Well, today's my stage debut. What do you mean? I'm rehearsing with the Porcupine Amateur Grammatics Group for the first time. That's like the Padmg? Padg? Want to come watch? I want to get used to having an audience. Do I need to do anything? Watch, listen, nod, and don't be too harsh. A critic. I can do that. Yay, let's go. The rehearsal's taking place on the small stage in the park. Where's the park? I kind of forgot where the park is. Oops. I'm gonna guess it's this way. Oh, I didn't know I could jump in a car. Can I trigger the alarm? Aw. Please, let me trigger an alarm. Guess not. I thought there'd be like a random achievement or something, you know? No, I was just being like the wee woos, you know? Where are you going? Do you want to go to the stage? Well, I don't know where the stage is. Where are we going for the park? Oh, it's right here. This wasn't here last time. Oh, wait, this is the park? Wait, if this is the park, how come the first time I went here, you were like, no, this is the right place. We never met. You tried to leave me. You know what? I won't question it. Mia! I'm so glad you came. And you brought Finley with you too. Yes, I asked if you wanted to come. But just to watch. Watching? Nonsense! You're just in time. One of our members dropped out today. Caught a flu at the hibernation festival or something. Oh no. Can we still rehearse without them? Sure we can. You brought the perfect replacement. But, oh, yes, Finley. Please say you'll join in. I'm sure that's just what I need to feel more comfortable in my first role. Ooh. Alright. Yeah. Woohoo. I was in a theater group in elementary school, but I might be a little rusty. What's the play? Will it even work with someone new in the role?
That's what's so great. We're an improv troupe. We give everyone a role at the start of the show, then just see what happens. And tonight we've got something very special in store. A terrible crime that needs solving. I'm scared already. You're telling me. And you, Finley, are going to be our private detective. The private eye. The guy who was a little too tough for the police. You're basically the referee. It'll be Gret's practice for the rest of the group. Great? Oh, okay. I hope I can pull this off. I know you can. This is gonna be great. Is everyone ready?
Yep.
I'm already pumped. Let's go. Alright, you've all been given a brief on your roles. Any questions? Good. Folks, we've got two great new dishes today. So to celebrate, I've come up with something special. Listen up, everyone. We open on an old hospital. It's 6 in the morning. There's a storm outside. The rain's coming down in buckets as one by one you enter the building. Shortly after the shift begins, we hear the chief physician's voice break into a horrifying scream. Oh, come on, you can do better than that. Let me free your terror. Ah. Much better. A body has been found in the chief physician's office. But it's not just any body. It's the body of the chief physician's personal assistant. You gather in the break room. The fresh coffee is still bubbling in the pot when the door flies open once more. Into the room strides none other than the city's most famous detective. Finley, that's your cue. His face is grave, his steps determined, and so the questioning begins. Finley, you just let me know when you're ready to give your verdict, okay? Okay. Alright, folks. Let the interrogation begin. Oh, I just jump up and like talk to people. It was you who did it, right? Actually, just jump on stage, okay. No, I couldn't stand him. But that doesn't make me a murderer. If I went around wanting to murder people, I'd have started actually doing it a long time ago. Not saying that I'm saying I did. Fact is, he just wasn't a nice guy. Ask the new doctor, she'll tell you. He really had it in for her. That's more of a motivation to kill him than I've ever had. Besides, I was on duty on another ward all night, so I couldn't have killed him anyway. I have some questions for you. Did you notice anything unusual? Do you suspect anyone? I have completed my investigation. Like I said, I was on duty. I don't know exactly when he was killed, but you're welcome to talk to all the patients on the ward. I spent a lot of time there that morning, having a very long conversation with the woman in room 7. She didn't feel well, and she really wanted to talk to somebody about it. Not to mention giving them her whole life story. Did you notice anything unusual? I remember wondering about that light. The light that was on in the chief physician's office. Though that was sometime in the early morning. Do you suspect anyone? No, I didn't see anyone. Or wait. The janitor. I saw the janitor on that floor. He said he was looking for a ladder for some repair work. Unfortunately, I couldn't help him. I had my hands full myself that morning. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't know how that could have happened. It was the chief physician. I'm sure of it. You gotta believe me. She would have done anything for him, but she swept that under the table. If you threatened her with it, she wouldn't hesitate to resort to such means. Any to preserve her career. I did see her leaving the building last night, when I was just starting my night shift, but doesn't mean anything at all. Where were you at the alleged time of the murder? And where were you at the time of the crime? Me, I was only here for a cigarette break. I just got back from the night shift, and I was going to go straight home after that. Did you notice anything unusual? Is there anything else that might be relevant besides your theories? Well, I don't know if it's really relevant, but before the PA started here, he worked at another hospital. But he was falsely accused of involuntary manslaughter, so they fired him. Can you imagine that? You tell me about the nurse? She's busy most of the time, but I think we get along just fine. Sometimes she smiles at me in the hallway, so I think that she believes that too. Oh my, I need coffee. Huh. It's really tough what happened. I still can't believe it. I was even here when the crime took place, and I still couldn't do anything. Where were you at the alleged time of murder? I was coming extra early, because I like to work in the peace before the hustle and bustle starts, so I sat in my office all morning, going through patient records. I haven't been here for long. I was eager for a fresh start after my previous hospital. And I get along very well with everyone here, but I'm still trying to get speed. Anything unusual? As you may already know, I'm pretty new here, so I probably wouldn't even notice if there was something out of the ordinary. Ah, but maybe that will help you provide a more objective view than your colleagues. Yes, I suppose so. Whoops. I don't want to make any false accusations, but there is one thing as it happens. The chief physician came to see me a few days ago. She asked me to keep an eye on the janitor. I think he was seen hanging around my floor into the storeroom. Some people suspect him of stealing medication. Have you noticed anything? No, I've never seen him there. Maybe the murder victim caught him in the act. I wouldn't wish that on anyone, truly. Did you ever speak to the ambulance driver? I've seen him in the corridors a few times, but apart from a friendly nod here and there, we never really interacted. What are your thoughts on the nurse? I respect anybody who works in nursing. I can hardly imagine the pressure these people must be under, even though I've heard that some of them don't handle it too well. Yes, I'm happy to help if I can. I'd love to help, but I've been busy all morning. Where were you at the alleged time of the murder? Busy, eh? With what? Sometime last night, that damn pipe in the basement burst again. That's the third time this month, not that anyone cares. And everything's always underwater. So I spent the whole morning on my hands and knees down there tinkering around. And I thought, what's that strange upstate in the water? And hey, presto, I had the murder weapon in my hand. Not that I knew that at the time, obviously. And did you notice anything else? I don't know if this is relevant, but I talked to the guy a lot. Out on the stairs, after work, he's the only guy here that smokes apart from me, see? 2 days ago, he was saying some weird stuff. Thought someone was following him and stuff like that. I managed to calm him down, told him he was imagining it. Turns out he wasn't. Alright, thanks for the tip. Did you suspect anyone? Maybe the ambulance driver. It was always kind of weird when it came to the PA. Saw him sitting in front of the guy's office again yesterday. Don't know if that helps. I saw her on the ward yesterday. We didn't talk, but then that's normal for us. She's always busy, really. I think she's avoiding me, but I don't know why. Yeah, whatever. You don't understand how awful it was. If it were just a dead body, I wouldn't have been so shocked. I've seen more than a few of them over my course of my career, but in my office? For my third cup of coffee? What's the world coming to? How am I doing, Finley? Am I convincing? You're doing great, but you need to stay in character. Oh yeah, oops. Ahem. I'd like to ask you about the incident. Yes, of course. I think we all like to get to the bottom of this. And as soon as possible, too. Where were you at the time of murder? I'm busy, so keep it short. Very well, I'll be brief. Where were you when the incident happened? I wasn't in the building at the time of the incident. I'd already left early yesterday evening. I always try to get here as early as possible as a rule. That way I can finish the day's work early too. Only today my car broke down, so I didn't arrive until the same time as the rest of the staff. The breakdown service took forever, but maybe that was lucky for me in the end. Otherwise, It could have been me lying here cold on the floor. Horrible. That does rule me out completely as a suspect, though.
I see.
You notice anything unusual? Is there anything else you'd like to add? I just can't stop wondering why it had to happen in my office of all places, and how. The only person with a key besides me was my assistant, and we couldn't stand each other. I don't know what he was doing in my office. As far as I know, he was never in my office unless I was there too. His key was only for emergencies. If you ask me, it was the nurse anyway. My PA made some nursing cuts a few weeks ago, and I've heard nothing but complaints ever since. She also pensioned for being unprofessionally emotional, if you know what I mean. Something about your statement makes me wonder. You told me earlier that you and your PA couldn't stand each other, correct? That's correct. Interesting, especially as I have heard from various sources that the two of you got along very well. That is wild speculation. And anyway, it should make me even less of a suspect of anything. True, I lied, but I only did it for the sake of my image. I don't want to be the kind of boss who's known for playing favorites, so I treat everyone the same. What do you think of the ambulance driver? I don't think I've ever talked to him. I don't think I've ever talked to him. I don't interact with most of the employees here on a regular basis, if you know what I mean. Huh. What can you tell me about the nurse? I mean, she does excellent work, no question, but her temperament was more of a hindrance than a help. And the PA recently made some nursing cuts. Other than that, she was certainly meant to be on duty, but you never know what people are actually up to. Tell me about the new doctor. She hasn't been here long, just a couple months, but she's proven a good fit. I was a little skeptical at first, because I didn't know if she was assertive enough, but it's worked out fine in the end. She's normally reliable. Though, I did find a stack of uncompleted files on her desk yesterday. I'll be honest with you, I've always had the suspicion that he was up to something crooked. He's always creeping around everywhere, cropping up where you least expect him. I think he's been stealing, but I don't have any proof yet. Interesting. Please hurry up.
Well, I don't think my boss would kill anyone. She has a lot of money and a nice apartment. Why would she ruin all that? No, I don't see her doing that.
Interesting. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
The chief physician story makes me wonder. Do you know how your chief physician felt about her assistant? And where she was today? I don't know what kind of relationship my boss had with the PA, but she always leaves the building at the same time on Mondays. I think it's because she wants to catch that show about doctors on TV. Which is always on that time. That's what someone told me, at least. I don't know if she's a suspect, but I think she's a smart woman. I don't think she would have killed anyone in her own office, where she'd be one of the most obvious suspects, but that's just my opinion. She was cursing her head off when she arrived this morning, too, because her car broke down. I saw them towing it away. You said you got along with all of them, yet I've heard differently. I've been reliably informed that you didn't have a good relationship with the murder victim. I've never tried to hide it. Maybe not everyone knew, but that suited me just fine. Yeah, me and the PA, we clashed pretty often. He didn't always agree with my methods and opinions. And yeah, sometimes that made me angry, but angry enough to kill him? I'd never do that. No one gets along with every single one of their colleagues, and I'm no exception. That's normal. Do you ever speak to the ambulance driver? I've seen you in the corridor 2 times, but probably not. Okay, never really interacted with. Either is sounding like a phony. I asked her very much, and I'm very glad to have the opportunity to work with under her. I think I still learn a lot from her. Okay. I haven't stayed out of his way, so my boss pointed out her suspicions to me. I know she said to keep an eye on him, but I just always get the shivers down my spine at the idea of having dealings with a criminal. Alright. Looks like the janitor lied in a statement. Do you know anything regarding the whereabouts of the janitor today? The janitor's a suspect, but Why would he want to kill my brother? I always thought he was good natured, but maybe I was wrong about him too. But didn't he find the murder weapon as well? And he didn't know what it was? If I killed someone, I wouldn't turn the murder weapon over to the police. But who knows what goes on his head? I heard the news when she first started here. But I've never really talked to her. I don't think she liked her PA very much. She's busy most of the time, but I think we get along just fine. Okay. He's a nice guy. We used to smoke together a lot because our ships synced up well. They don't sync up so much anymore, but he's pretty reliable. Okay. She's sneaky, I'm telling you. I think she's so much better than other people, just because she can boss us all around. I was surprised she wasn't kicked out years ago. She's just a bad influence on everyone else. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Oh man, I need coffee. I need to talk to you. What do you think of the janitor? Got along alright. He's quite a nice guy. Not very talkative, but think we just both enjoyed not having to talk for a change. I have to think that the hospital would collapse without him. Nappy, who do you think did the murder? Do you have any guesses? We work on the same ward. The only thing I really remember was the PA gave her a lot of stick. Most of it uncalled for, but I have no idea if she had a problem with that. Okay, so your doctor. I mean, she's my boss. What more can I say? Okay. I don't know who that is. Did you never have any contact with each other? No, never. You know, a hospital like this is a big place. If I ran around the building all day trying to make friends, do you know what would happen then? We'd have a lot of fewer patients, a lot more funerals, that's what. Huh. I heard something that has implied that you might have had a motive after all. Namely a personal dislike combined with nursing cuts. I already told you that I didn't like him. But it doesn't mean I killed him. Being temperamental doesn't mean that I'm a murderer. Yeah, he made the nursing service even worse than it already was. And I could have laid into him about it then. But did I do it? No. Am I sad that he's dead? No, I'm still not a murderer. Okay. Because I heard differently. Your doctor, I don't really know anything about her. I wasn't that interested either. I just overheard that she and the PA clashed a lot. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that they came here from the same hospital. The name was similar anyway, but whether they knew each other or then I have no idea. It's a while since the PA left there. I ran into her several times yesterday. She said she wanted to move from some files from her office to into other offices, spent all morning carrying her boxes around. Alright. What do you think? Can you reconstruct the course of the events? Sure. Yes, I can tell you what happened here. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, fantastic. So who did it? The case is absolutely clear. There's only one person who could have committed this heinous act. Even though every single one of you had a motive, the solution is crystal clear. Ooh, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. The nurse had a hand in it, the janitor did it, the doctor is guilty. Anybody have a guess? Chief physician herself. So, I don't think it was the ambulance driver. Like, they really just wasn't there for that. I don't think it was the janitor, because even though the janitor found the murder weapon, it has to be someone that has interacted with that person. I mean, sure, the nurse had a motive, but I honestly think that it's the new doctor. Only one of you didn't have an alibi at the time for the crime. The chief physician wasn't at the hospital at all because her car had broken down. Her only lie was that she did actually like her PA. The car was towed into the parking lot and seen by plenty of witnesses. That leaves 4 other suspects. The nurse's alibi is airtight. She was on duty the entire night, as attested to by several witnesses, including the janitor, and besides, she isn't temperamental at all. In reality, she's covering for someone else on her team, unlike the janitor, who also has an alibi. Only his alibi was a lie. Yes, he lied, but not because he committed the murder. In fact, he snuck into the nurse's ward to steal medication, which is also legal, but not the crime we're looking for. That leaves us with two more suspects: the new doctor and the ambulance driver. The ambulance driver had a clear motive. After all, the murder victim was his brother, a brother who didn't love and who didn't want anything to do with him. However, at the time of the murder, he was sitting outside his brother's office, waiting for him, as witnessed by the janitor. Now, all this may seem like a stab in the dark, pardon the pun, but there's only one person who lied about their alibi. And that person is the new doctor. She claimed she was in her office all morning correcting files. A rookie mistake, and the nurse saw her carrying boxes around the hospital all morning. So why would she lie? The answer is obvious. Because she was the one who committed the murder. Why, you ask? The answer is quite simple. She and the PA had history. And not just any history, she was involved in the incident. That lost the PA his previous job and had followed him to this hospital driven by bitterness and revenge. But I still have one question, good doctor. That you committed the crime is clear for all to see, but why did the PA have to die? I don't know what you're talking about. These are all baseless lies. I left my office to move some files. It just slipped my mind on all the excitement. So if we were to look through these files, would we find them completed? You didn't spend the whole morning on them after all. I admit, I had trouble concentrating that morning. So much trouble, in fact, that you haven't even started on a single one of the files. You claim to have completed the chief physician, a notice to this herself. Perhaps you should have come up with a better alibi. I can't believe you think I'm so stupid. The sheer audacity. My last murder was so challenging that not even the police could solve it. And what should have been my masterpiece was instead attributed to an idiot. And you have the nerve to call me stupid. The last murder? Aha! And so, we are presented with the solution to our riddle. The PA was fired from the hospital where he worked, because he was suspected of involuntary manslaughter, but nothing could ever be proven against him because he didn't do it. Ironic, then, that this false accusation has now led to his own demise. You committed the perfect murder, and instead of getting away with it, you followed him all the way here just to get revenge. You would understand how an artist's mind works. He stole my work, and when I saw him snooping around the chief physician's office, it became clear he was nothing but a phony. He'd only have done the same thing again, rested on other people's laurels. Well, you'll certainly have plenty of time to rest on your laurels in prison. Did I do it? Wow, my hands are still shaking. I always get a kick out of acting. I'll be up all night tonight, even without coffee. Shame you sussed me out, though. I thought I did a pretty good, convincing job. There was no achievement for that? No, there should have been an achievement for that. Oh. So what do you think of the show? The show? Well, if you can even call all that hammy acting a show, then I'd say it was pretty straightforward. The solution was obvious, of course. That bunch of amateurs made it easy for you. Hey, that's not very nice. Niceness has nothing to do with it. It's about acting, the only thing that keeps us grounded in this world. Do you have any tips for me? I don't know if it's worth the effort. I can't really spare the time. I must leave now. Farewell. You don't have any tips, do you? Hello? That just not answering anymore. That was great, Finley. Oh. That was exciting. My knees are still knocking. Well, you solved the murder? Awesome. I'm gonna get going now. What about you guys? I'll stay here in the fresh air for a little while longer. Finley, do you have a moment? Alright, get home safe then. Night-night, crime busters. Nappy, we did it. We found the right person. I was like, something feels suspicious. I don't know why, but we're picking you. I didn't know it was about a murder. Sorry, I hope that wasn't too much for you. I really enjoyed it, though. Without you, I probably wouldn't have come. Thanks for getting my mind off things. Finley, I don't know how you're feeling right now. I don't know what it's like when somebody dies on you for the first time, but I have to assume that it'll happen to me sometime too, and I'm pretty scared of it. Terrified, actually. But it's also part of the job. And a good doctor needs to be able to handle it. Hey, it might never happen to you. You're a great doctor. I think that's pretty unrealistic. But when it happens, I want to be ready. What are you thinking right now? Not much. All I want to do right now is sleep. And thank you for joining in. I wouldn't have the nerves for this without you. Maybe you'll want to do it again in the future. But next time, I want to be the detective. I'd be honored to have you solve my murder. I want to keep going. Keep going? Maybe that's what it's all about in the end. Moving on. I want to keep going too. With life here in Porcupine, I mean. I think I like it here. The people at the little streets, the Hibernation Festival was great. I think I could feel at home here. Especially with a partner in crime like you. Let's make sure that as few people die here as possible. That's the deal. Deal? Yes. Deal. All the world's a stage rehearsed for the theater troupe, but not to solve the murder. I see. I can't wait to get a good night's sleep. Good night, world. Oh, someone just snowballed me. Someone threw snowballs at my window. I hope it wasn't my old houseplant back for revenge. Oh, look, I have the hat. Hey, good morning.
I've had better, let me tell you. I was just resting my eyes, letting my soul relax for a while. I had a nice dream just starting up. Had a nice hot fondue. Then all of a sudden, stampede! A huge crowd of people came storming by. No consideration for my beauty sleep. They looked angry.
Really? Someone threw snowballs at my window this morning. Maybe it was the same people? Why were they angry?
How should I know? They were headed for the old town.
Weird, I'll keep my eyes open. Good idea, take care, buddy. So how are you doing?
I'm okay. You?
I'm okay.
Sometimes.
That way it is. That's the way it is. Sometimes that's the way it is. It is what it is.
Sure is.
And your sister?
Getting by. Your hospital?
Yeah, getting by.
The river flows.
The river flows. The river is beautiful, if you look closely.
Most beautiful thing in the world, Finley. Most beautiful thing in the world.
Love. Love, do. Parkour! Parkour!
Oh, wait, the bus actually runs? Oh, no. We'll deal with the stampede later. Okay, so we got a lot of people, angry people at our hospital. Lovely. Oh, I can't go back. No, I didn't want... Oh, okay. So for once the bus actually runs. The whole thing was like the bus never runs.
There's lots of people here. I thought maybe there'd be gifts, chocolate, but actually everyone's just angry. I don't like it.
How much more money are you gonna squeeze from us?
Don't you work at the hospital too?
I sure do. It's been far too long. I can't do all of this anymore. I never slept away for years. No private life, no downtime. I want to make my voice heard. And these people have valid points. Why don't you join us? We could really be making a difference here.
We want to see the numbers. I'm telling you, San Ursula's hospital has got to go. How many of you have suffered here? How many of you have emptied your pockets into the coffers? The fees go up every month, but the quality of the treatment gets worse and worse. The staff here are overworked, and the building's falling apart to boot. Will we keep on accepting this? Will we keep on sacrificing our loved ones to this hospital? No. I've heard that. What? What's this about? There's our specialist. What are your plans for the day, con artist? Let me pass, Ralph. Go ahead. I'm sure you've got plenty corrupt shenanigans to do with. We'll see, just see how many more lives you take before someone stops you. Down with St. Ursula's! Down with St. Ursula's!
Ingrid, have you seen the people out there?
Oh, sure. Bit of an overreaction if you ask me.
Do you think we should call the police or something?
Don't worry about it, kid. This isn't the first time we've had angry folks show up at our door. I'm sure the protest has been clear with the authorities, so right now, there isn't much we can do. Ralph's always sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong. When he gets an idea in his head, he doesn't let it go again easily.
So you're not worried? There's even a nurse in the crowd.
Nah, not really. Criticism comes with the territory after all. No one who comes here leaves feeling amazingly refreshed and rejuvenated. At best, they'll just feel normal again. And if they don't, well, that's when certain kinds of people get angry. As long as they don't actually charge inside the hospital, it's all good. Dr. Theobald's already on the case. By the way, he was asking after you this morning. Seems like every day he wants something from you now, huh? Guess he likes you. But you can go straight up on your ward. That's where he is right now, anyway.
I don't know what happened, but I couldn't do my raspy voice anymore for some reason. So, I'm sorry. And life just keeps getting harder at this work. It seems your whole fan club is here today, Finley. And not just that, Dr. Theobald's waiting for you too. Your popular doctor today. Have you seen Dr. Theobald around? I certainly have. He's in our break room, which is why I'm keeping out of there right now. We've been clashing on a few matters lately. As such, I don't have much desire for small talk. I heard he wants to talk to me. Of course he does. Please keep it brief. We have work to do. We always have work to do. Don't mind me. Sorry, I'm just trying to walk past you. Dr. DjDoubleT, have you heard about the people in front of the building? Of course. But first, I have a question for you. Did you go to Mr. Coleman's funeral service? Yes, and I think it helped me. Thanks for the tip. I'm afraid I'm partly to blame for the protest, though. What do you mean by that? Well, the funeral seemed quite normal at first, but then they started saying it was my fault Irma died. I didn't know what to do. You know, there's one thing you unfortunately need to be aware of working here. When you work at a hospital, problems become part of your daily routine. Generally speaking, someone comes to us with a problem. Sometimes the problem can be fixed, but sometimes, however, unfortunately cannot. We don't have secret superpowers. All we can do is make people feel like they were before. That is our business day in and day out. When we succeed, we are rarely rewarded with positive words or desire. Right. Yet if we fail, a negative response is never far away. That's the way it is, sadly, and our profession is far from unique in that regard. I'm sure you're familiar with the phenomenon yourself. We don't get a chance to provide a diagnosis until something's already not behaving as it should. So what can we do to get these people to calm down? Don't worry about it, please. I will not allow my staff to be attacked or harassed. I'll talk to the protesters and sort things out. What can I do? Do your job. Help those who need help. Solve as many problems as possible, even though not all of them will be solvable. Okay. I wish you the best of luck. Back to doing my job. Work, work, Angelica. Work, work, Eliza. And Biggie. I imagine you have questions. I'm sure you want to know how I feel about all of this. Whether I'm worried about that little protest down there. Let's both do ourselves a favor and skip the part of the conversation. Please get started with your assignments for today. We'll talk later. Business, business as always. Downloading today's schedule. Boop. Schedule updated. Ted, what are you doing in here? Oh. I was walking past him. I was like, I don't want to help them. What is all that racket out? Oh, what? What is all that racket out there? Just an angry mob of people dissatisfied with our work. What do they know? They don't have the first clue how difficult our work even is, do they? How are you doing today? You tell me. That's why you're here, isn't it? Alright then. Drugs. Alright, so we're gonna do this one. This one. Subtract that one. And then add that one. 4 pills? All good? All good. Done. In record time. I got a letter that I didn't check. Whoops. Your liver readings are improving. Good, good. But I'm afraid you'll need to stay with us for a few more days. Well, it hasn't killed me yet. That's why you've still got the pleasure of treating me. Thank goodness for that. Don't let it go to your head. I know what the situation is in this hospital. Even I need to put up with an apprentice doctor. I have not forgotten my duty to teach the next generation, so go ahead and learn something. So, we meet again. Theodora, what do I owe the pleasure? It's my lungs. The weather's doing a number on me right now. I need regular checkups. I have an artificial heart valve. And there's the severe hypoxia. You're saying your blood isn't being supplied with enough oxygen? Exactly. I get by, but I'd feel better if someone gave me a once-over. Sure, allow me. Oh, this is the one where we have to do... Oh, frick, okay. Oh, frick. Okay, it's this. Okay. Oh god. I'm really bad at this one, okay? I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh god. I'm so bad at that. I'm so sorry. Oh, I gotta see. You know what? As this place is deteriorating, I'm doing well. Your lungs are fine. Your heart too. I didn't know you could hear a heart valve. Yes. Not a bad party trick, huh? Ingrid downstairs can write you a prescription for your medication. Great. That's what I call fast service. By the way, things are a little crazy around here right now. Be careful when you head out the door. I noticed, yeah. Oh, that was a C. That's not good. My service is getting worse and worse. You know, I'm stressed out. It's fine.
Hello, Mr. Doctor. Guess what? My tummy ache's gone, and my mom's coming to pick me up today.
Great. I'm really glad to hear that. Shall we give you one last checkup before you go home then? I don't have great patients like you here very often, so I need to make the most of it. That's true. And not with cancer. Well, you got just about the healthiest tummy I've seen all week. My colleague gave your mom a letter for your pediatrician later. Now, you need to be careful with what you eat in the future, okay? Can you promise me you'll do that?
Yes. Dr. Gerda said the same thing, that I should listen to you. And you know what?
What?
She says you're a real good doctor.
Really?
Yeah, because you made my tummy ache go away. And she says you made her tummy ache go away too. But you know what else?
No, what?
Dr. Gerda is a good doctor too. Because she made my home sickness go away every night.
You're right there, Emma. My colleague will take you down to see your mom in a minute, okay? Take care, Emma.
Bye.
Aw. So cute. So adorable. And like that older owl lady. I have a lot on my mind right now. Let me take a quick look at your results. It's always results with you. ACA. It's a B. It's fine. I understand all too well that you're under a lot of pressure right now. Nevertheless, your performance is solid. There's hope for you ahead. I have some organizational tasks to deal with right now. Have a nice evening. Take care of yourself. Do you think the professor is still outside? I expect Dr. DjDoubleT's dealing with that. Don't worry so much, Finley. These kinds of things can weigh you down. But it'll all blow over in a few days. You've got the day off tomorrow. Sleep in late. Time off is precious. Enjoy it. I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be like a big scene once I head out. Oh. I'll take the elevator. I went to Florida by accident. No, not again. And also, that was it was a dream after the fact that it happened. Wait, you're not talking? Oh, no quippy lines?
Better not go out there, kid.
What? Why?
The protesters still going strong. I've called the police already, but they say there's nothing they can do. Yeah, right. Your colleague thought better of it just now too. I think she had tears in her eyes. I wanted to say something, but she turned back inside and ran past me. You mean Mia? Where did she?
What, you mean Mia? Where'd she go?
Don't know. Back upstairs, I think.
Dr. Theobald? Wasn't he meant to talk to the protesters?
I don't know anything about that either. I haven't seen him at any rate. He probably got held up by his luxury vending machine again.
I'm gonna go check on him.
Do what you need to do, kid. We can't change what's going on out there right now anyway. Make yourself coffee and wait for it all to blow over. That's what I say.
Anyone crying in the cat? Nope, no one. Why can't someone cry in the cafeteria so I can get some like a bowl of mac and cheese right now? I put some emotions into those foods. Isn't Dr. Theobald's in here? With his weird chicken painting? Dr. Theobald, are you there? Find like him murdered. Did he climb out the window? Dr. Theobald? Where'd he go? Looks like he was here not too long ago. Maybe there was an emergency? The show looks the same as always. Everything's still where it was this morning. It's just like Dr. Theobald just vanished into thin air. Maybe he fell through a rift in time and space. He could be living in another dimension right now. A world where pizza can cure cancer. Kinda cool. Pizza curing my cancer. So, Finley, we meet again. How does the boss have time right now? I need to talk to him. Dr. Theobald's not here. His office is empty. What? Strange. I mean, Theobald usually leaves the door to his office open, but only when he's actually in it. Have you seen him around today? Nope. That's why I'm here. The people on the ward can't sleep with all that commotion outside. I was going to ask Dr. Theobald for help, last resort, but before I go out there and kick some butt myself, I spoke to him this morning. He assured me he was going to smooth the situation over. Well, guess that didn't happen, huh? I just bumped into Mia too. She was pretty upset, poor thing. Mia, what was wrong with her? No idea. I called after her, but she ignored me. She just said that Mr. Arndez was back. Hi, Puma. Mr. Arndez? Yeah. You remember that old geezer, right? Why is he back? Always with the questions. Grandpa was sent to the best rehab money can buy at our expense. Then he's not back here 2 minutes before he goes and poisons himself. Probably thought his wood oil was a bottle of gin. Is he... Of course not. What is it with you and the drama? Which way did you run? She run? Upstairs. Arndez is on the 4th floor. If I had to guess, I'd say she's up there. I'll go take a look. Alright, guess I'll hunt down the boss. Thank you, Sandra. No problem. Alrighty. Back up again. Take the elevator. Who needs to walk? Oh, this is the 4th floor? Oh. Have you seen Mia? Yes, she just scurried past me. She was on her way to see a patient. Have you lost something? No? Well, yeah, maybe. Weird answer. Well, if I find something, I'll keep hold of it. Once you decide if you lost something, you can ask again. Hello, young grasshopper. Dr. Katera, is there Mr. Arndez here in this ward? My duty would normally prohibit me from simply divulging such information, but I can feel the tension in the air. It surrounds us, it permeates us, it holds the universe together. Yes, Mr. Willie Arndez is a guest on this ward. He was just setting out for a walk down the hall. One of my own favorite cure-alls as it happens. Mr. Arndez, can you listen to me for a moment, please? Bunkum, I don't have to put up with this. I already told you I didn't steal any blueberry pudding. And why didn't I get to pickle with my dinner today? Mr. Arndez, please, I need your help. Why does everyone keep asking for my help? I just want to be left alone, damn it. Who are all these people out there anyway? Clear off, you're not getting my money. Mr. Hernandez. Mia. Finley, there you are. What's going on here? I wanted to do something. I have to do something. What happened? Why are you talking to Mr. Hernandez? I was just on my way home. Those people, they're so angry. They called me names, threw things at me. I can't go on like this anymore. I'm here to help people, aren't I? Why are they getting on my back for that? I know, Mia. I know. Last time Mr. Artis was here, he was barely responsive. I was hoping to ask him about the night of your accident. Maybe he knows something. That's not a bad idea. Mr. Artis, can I ask you something? What is it now? You. Is he gonna attack me? Am I getting attacked? Don't I know you, sonny boy? Yes, we've met before. You were at this hospital a little while ago, last fall. You had an accident. Do you remember? The 21st night of September? Yes. I know your voice. What happened exactly? Tell me. We were looking for you. We think the broken elevator took us both to a used ward. I found you there. You were injured. Oh, that was you. I was just trying to get back to my room. I don't know how I ended up in that place. What do you remember about it? Not much. I'm not as young as I was. I was looking for my room. The hallway was completely dark, but someone had left a desk lamp on. There was a bed covered in folders and paperwork. And then? Then I heard your voice. Not the most pleasant way to wake up. And that's not even mentioning the headache. Is that all you can remember? No, after that, I was back in this blasted hospital. My time at that rehab place was worth it though. I've not had a beet lasagna that was that delicious since I was a kid. Okay, thank you, Mr. Arndez. You've been a great help. What does it mean? A lot. You remember the desk, Mia? The bed I saw on the 5th floor with the documents on it? Carl said there was nothing there. But Mr. Arndez saw it too. Exactly. So what now? We need to let Carl know. Maybe he'll know what to do with this information. Hey, Carl, what are you up to?
Wait, do you have a hidden camera in my apartment? I was just about to call you.
Things are starting to get out of hand here. Me and I want to do something about it.
What a coincidence. I was thinking the exact same thing. Gone on over. I already got an idea. Wait, have you ever been to my place before?
No.
I live on the high street next to the bakery.
Got it, we're on our way. Can I just take the bus this time? So I don't get lost? 'Cause I'm like, where's the bakery? I'm just gonna explore this ward while I can. And I don't think I was actually on ward 400 just yet. Were those the only people? Oh, just Pelican. Okay, yeah. On the bed. On the bed. Oh. Alright. Wait, but what's Pokemon? Oh, wait. I know. Never mind. I was like, is it Pac-Man? What's this? Okay. Ding ding. Yeah, I know. It just took me a second. I was like, are we talking video games?
It's gonna be a long night. Good job. I've just put on a fresh pot of coffee.
Okay. Out of scrubs. Yeah, should you be out of your scrubs? Everybody just... You might want to go around the back. Yeah, good idea. Oh, okay. Everybody is angry. And DJ is running from the angry people. Da 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 da. Yeah, but there's no bus in the back way.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Something about them chicken wings. Da 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 ba dee bo doo. Da ba dee da ba doo. There's a car. Oh, I can't jump on that one. Why can't I jump on that car? Wanna make some wee woos. These are some fancy schmancy houses. I'm too broke for that. Anybody wanna go to a supermarket? Look, there's something about St. Russell's newspaper. Life in an unhealthy healthcare system. Interesting conversations and exclusive insights. Read the full 3-page report in our tomorrow's edition. Where is this bakery? I've been walking forever. Not the bakery, where's the bakery? Where's the bread and carbs to make me happy? Where's the bread? Oh, there's my art. How cute. This hand looks a little like you, Finley. Yeah, what a coincidence, right? I can barely believe it myself. Maybe Peony used you as an inspiration for this artwork. No? ¿Dónde está the bakery? There it is. Ring-a-ling. Hello? Hey, Carl, it's us.
What's the password?
Password? You didn't give us a password.
True. Guess that one's on me.
Can you listen, please? It's pretty cold out here.
Now without the password. Hold on, I just need a minute to think of one. Okay, alright, I've got one. Password is mango. Keep it to yourselves, don't pass it on.
Can we let us in now?
Not until you give me the password.
Mango.
Ah, it's you guys. Very good. Very good. Well, what are you standing around there for? Come on in. It's way too cold outside.
And then Finley came along. Mr. Artis hasn't exactly confirmed that, but he said he remembers stacks of folders and a bright light.
Hmm.
What are you thinking, Carl?
I think that all fits together. I used my volunteer vacation to do something. I'm thinking. I never liked this whole situation right from the start. First, though, I need to apologize to you, Finley. I was never quite sure if you've been imagining things or not when you had your accident. But I can see now that you were onto something.
So what are our conclusions?
That we need to go deeper.
Deeper?
You know, I am the longest serving member of the staff at your St. Ursula's after Ingrid. I do the rotas, manage our inventory, and put orders together.
What are you getting at?
We need to go to the hospital's document archive. That could be where we find the answers to what's going on here.
You mean the big storeroom in the basement? Surely we can't just walk in there.
No, the storeroom's always locked. Even I don't have access to it, but I have an idea how we can get access in there. I'll require perfect teamwork, though. This is a delicate matter like an ornate glass figurine. We need to consider our every move carefully, like chess grandmasters.
Wow, you really put some thought into this.
Of course I have. So listen carefully. Oak Glendower has all the keys to the buildings and office, including the key for the archive. That's the one we need to get.
How are we gonna do that?
Sometimes Gregor stays at the hospital late into the night. Seems like he's got some kind of project he works on in his office hours after. Office after hours. I don't know what it is, but he sure puts a lot of time into it. And over the course of my many night shifts, I've noticed something. At exactly 1 a.m. every night, he leaves his office and sets off to see Ingrid. guess that's it. Slowly sets out on his trusted path. Step by step. Foot by foot. His mind never strayed from his goal.
What is this like a long one?
Till he finally reaches Ingrid's desk. The two always spend a while chatting. Then Gregor grabs coffee and heads back to his office. And you know what? When he goes on this little walk, he never locks his office. That gives the perfect window to get in there. Finley, you wait until Gregor leaves his office.
Oh, this is where I just show up like randomly, right? I pop in like, hello, I'm here. And you're probably wondering how I got into this situation.
That's when you go in to look for the archive key.
Sounds good, but he must have a lot of keys. It took me a while to find the right one.
No problem. That's where Mia and I come in. Word on the street says you're a talented actress, Mia.
What? Me? How did I become... Okay. How did I become spy? I am doctor, not spy.
Oh, well. Good evening, my dearies. What's with the skies? I'm a believer now, right? It's best if I stay incognito while I'm at the hospital now. I don't want any more trouble.
Okay.
Good. Now where was I? Please pay no attention to me. I'm just an old-fashioned little granny. See the visitor's little son. I suppose I better head up to his room.
Oops.
I've fallen, and I can't. Oh my! I've fallen, and my head. Such a pain. Whoa! Ah!
Don't worry, I'm coming. Fear not. I'm a doctor, a competent junior doctor. I'm here to help this poor old lady. It looks like she took a bad fall with no outside interference whatsoever.
Oh, what's this now?
If you get a costume, I want one too. After all, I'm playing the courageous doctor in shining armor.
Alright, I guess.
As I was saying, I rushed here right now to help this injured person. This looks bad. You there with the broom. What? Me? You look strong. I implore you, help me with this old lady. What's with the amateur dramatics? No drama here, sir. This was serious. I need to make sure that this person is not sustaining any more serious injuries. Alright. I am no longer the pigeon doctor. I am now, Finley the spy.
And then boom. The key is ours. The perfect plan. Now there's just one thing left to do. Head down to the basement into the document archive.
Why do I have... But seriously, I don't need this. Ooh! Oh! Don't want to actually... No. Take that back. We don't want to alert the people that we're here. Wouldn't there just be security cameras? Wouldn't I get caught for this? To the basement! This better not end up like as a horror movie thing. Oh, this feels like some horror movie thing, but this sounds like funky, swanky music.
Good job, team. It's heist time.
Oh, see, there's a security camera. And barbed wire. Why is there barbed wire downstairs? Before we go in there, what exactly are we looking for? I can't read that. Wait a second. The door was already open. What are you saying? Doo. Okay, this is my more short version of it. DjDoubleT? Maybe so, but it wasn't today. DjDoubleT? Let's check it out. Hello, it's me.
Someone was in here recently.
How do you know that?
The layer of dust isn't as thick as usual. I haven't been here in ages, but something just feels different. Like someone's disturbed the energy of the room.
Since when are you the mystical type?
Hey, back off. I can sense these things. You'd better take a look around. Maybe we'll find something unusual.
Okay. In movies, archives like this are full of secrets and treasures. In real life, I guess they're full of boredom too. Medical records, doctor's letters, studies, lab results. Some of these documents are older than my parents. There must be loads of thrilling stories stashed away down here. So wait, what am I looking for? Hello? Wait. I can climb up. Aha! Look up here! Finley, get down from there. You'll break your neck. Or my ankles.
Mia's right. We all know these boxes are out to get you.
How did you get it there anyway? Doesn't matter. Someone's taken some folders off the shelves. You can see a print in the dust. It's pretty obvious something's missing.
What? Let me see. Yes. It's definitely not normal. I know it doesn't look like it, but there is actually a system in this archive, and something's clearly missing here. This empty space should be filled with at least 7 late years worth of receipts and bills.
You're right, Carl.
Why do you sound surprised? I thought you'd be used to that by now.
Do you think this means anything?
I think it does. What's really interesting is that all the missing files should belong to the same time period. They'll all be documents that would potentially be needed for communication with the health insurance companies. Those kinds of documents don't just disappear.
But they might have been moved to another location because they're still needed. Like an old hospital bed on the 5th floor, for instance?
That's gotta be it.
There must be someone who knows about this. Dr. Theobald, maybe?
I don't think so.
He hasn't been seen in a while. Should we go to the police?
There's someone outside.
We need to get out of here quickly. Agreed. But there was only one entrance, though. And also, there's a security... Wait, no. That was espionage security camera. What are you doing down here? Carl, is that you?
Sandra, we just stumbled onto something big.
Have you seen Dr. Theobald?
We need to speak to him urgently.
The boss? I haven't seen him in a while with him, too. I need to see Alil and pick up some blood results. It's not like there's anyone here who's actually meant to be working on our ward. But you better settle in anyway. The crowd outside's way bigger now. I wouldn't be trying to head home right now if I were you. Not that I could think about clocking off too. Too much to do. The wards are all pretty much full. So come on, make yourself useful. That's just right. Finley, we should lend a hand on the ward. What about the missing documents? I'm sure that can wait. We need to give Gregor his key back, then help out upstairs. You're right. Wait, okay. Guess we're taking this. Or use the elevator because it didn't let me walk. I can use a little help here. That was Ingrid. Let's have a look. Down with St. Ursula's!
Ralph, you crackpot. Just go home, okay?
You can't just come in here like this. It's not allowed. Please, just let us do our job. The noise you're making is bad enough. But more importantly than that, you're blocking the main entrance. That means you're stopping us from admitting any more patients. Please, just leave. But that's just a load of stupid excuses. Who's going to stop us? You? Patrick here has a terrible ailment.
And then, oh, and then,
That's enough.
not only did you cripple him for the rest of his life when he injured his arm years ago, the nice little run like this boat just the other week, but still recovering to this day, and that is not even mentioning the psychological trauma we both suffered.
Don't be ridiculous.
And the line. See, we have every reason to be here, and every right to. We're not leaving until we get some answers. But just ask it now. But hasn't Dr. Theobald come to speak to you all already? He showed me that. Of course, he hasn't. As if he would get his fat ass out of that comfy chair. Will you all just listen for 1 minute? If he's not going to come down here, we'll just have to take this to him. And you know what else? Let me through, damn it! Help, quickly! Renee, what's up? This person, they were just standing next to me in the crowd, and all of a sudden, they fainted. I just managed to stop them from hitting the ground. They don't look so good. We should take them to the ward. Typical, always the same. It makes poor soul for you to bleed dry. Finley, lend a hand here. But what about Dr. Theobald?
I'll try and find out where he is. And I'll try to find out more about the missing documents too. We'll talk later.
Alright.
Let me through, you scumbags.
Everything's escalating at this point. The patient's in very poor condition. I'm glad you brought him to us. Do you know what's wrong with him? I'll take care of this. Please just give me some time. Me and Finley, please look after the ward. There's a lot to do as ever. And this isn't helping. Sure, we'll take care of it. I want to help too. Good. Ask around the other wards, see if anyone else can help out. Consider it done. Weren't you trying to quit earlier, fighting and protest? Schedule updated. Same owl person, bear, other bear. Alright. Don't you need any help here? What I need most of all is time. The best way for you to help me is to take care of the ward on your own. Forgive me if I can't monitor your work as closely as usual. You and Mia have been here a while now. Prove to me that I can trust you with our ward. Alrighty, everybody. I believe that's a good point to stop tonight, because we have gone through multiple nights, lots of different events. This is Act 3, and we can see what happens, and it'll probably conclude next week at some point. But yeah, it's our time to end. Thank you, Puma, for coming by. Thank you, Serenade. And thank you, Nampi, for stopping by as usual. And thank you for any of those who decided to, show for a bit. And if you see this on YouTube, thank you for watching. And on Fridays, you can come by to watch me on Twitch cover this series from 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. on Twitch and at Pacific Time Zone. But other than that, I will end for tonight. Well, let me first exit the game. Ooh. Lovely. You'll make it like a 7th, for lucky numbers. But yeah. Other than that, DjDoubleT out and about and one way. Hey, look, they actually they update this. Like they're like the thing's falling apart. There's protesting. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm out and about and deuces. Have a good time, zone.